Hey guys, I've actually been meaning to do this video for quite some time now. I'm glad that I'm finally doing it. Yes, this is a sponsored video, but yes, I'm gonna give you my honest, absolute honest opinions. I'm not here to push Sigma on you, but this is more so to help those of you who have been asking me, you know, what brushes or what sets I would recommend. So I'm gonna, I put a lot of thought into this, really thought about, okay, which brushes would I be sad to be without? That was weird. Which brushes would I be sad to not have? And then thought about, you know, which set do I really enjoy and that I would actually recommend, and let you know all the different reasons, let you know some of my individual favorites as far as like the brushes go. So sit tight and let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna break this up into like a couple sections. So I'm gonna start by what my favorite set is, and it would be this one where it comes with a container like this. And it actually comes with the second one, which is holding my other brushes right now. But they pretty much go, you know, close in like that. So you have like the cylinder container and you can open them and, you know, put your brushes in them, store them in there. I love it. I love that concept so much. So that's #1 reason why I would recommend this set, because I love the container so much. And then it comes with 12 brushes, which I have here. So I'm gonna go through them real quick. So it comes with the duo fiber, similar to the MAC 187. And then it comes with this large angled contour. I love this brush for blush. It's probably one of my favorite brushes actually. Comes with a large powder brush, very dense, good quality. It does shed a little bit though, I have to admit with that. Comes with the foundation brush, you know, kind of like the original classic type of foundation brush. It comes with a large shader brush. It comes with this medium angled shading brush, with this tapered blending brush, with a eye shading brush, concealer brush, pencil brush, small angle brush, and a eyeliner brush. Now if you're someone who is just starting to build up your kit, these would be all that you really need. Honestly, like you're just starting off or you're just wanting to start collecting some brushes and you really don't have a lot, these are great. Like there are so many in here. You get 12, you get the canister, and I believe it's about $99. You could also get these 12 brushes with the brush roll. If you would prefer that, if you don't really care for the canisters or you'd rather like store them in the brush roll, you could do that as well. But I personally love the canisters so much. Like I would actually be sad to not have these canisters. I just think it's a really fun concept that, you know, you can actually close it and store them. You can like take it with you when you're traveling, and then when you split them apart you have 2 cans to hold them, and I just love that. Like seriously, I love that. They also come, this is the Make Me Classy, I believe. They have like Make Me Cool, Make Me Blush, so they have these in different colors as well. Like you can get one that's like in blue, and the brush handles and everything are blue. So if you're like you know, if you're interested in like fun colors, you can get in a different color. I was boring and I got the black, but now I kind of really want the colored ones. But yeah, just letting you know the different options. So that's that. Now I'm gonna tell you like what some of my individual favorite brushes in this set are, just to let you know. So like I mentioned, it would be, this is one of them, the large angled contour brush. I just think this is such a nice brush. I love applying, using it to apply blush or even like a contour color, but mostly for blush. And the angled brush, the small angled one, you know, I usually use this for my brows. And this brush though, I wouldn't buy it like individually just because it's kind of pricey for what it is. But with the set, I think, you know, it's just a really good brush. You can use it to fill in your brows with powder or whatever. You can line your eyes with it. So that's a good brush. I also really do enjoy the pencil brush. This is nice for if you're just trying to like smudge something or smudge some color in. Because I like how it's tapered to a point. So those would be like some of my individual favorites within the set, but that doesn't mean I don't like the other brushes. I actually like and use most of the other ones. I mean, like some of them are very basic, you know, like this eye shading brush. It's very basic. You can just pat your your eyeshadow on with that. I think the only one that I really don't use much would be the medium angled shading, just because out of personal preference, but it is, you know, a decent brush. It's not bad or anything, I just don't use that one too often. So that would be my favorite set out of all their sets, or one that I would definitely recommend if you're just like starting off with Sigma brushes. I think this is a really nice set. Okay, now some of my other individual favorites that don't come in that set that I really wanted to talk about would be the ones I have here. So I had to make mention of their Sigmax synthetic brushes. One of my absolute favorites would be this flat top one. It's like a flat top kabuki pretty much, and you can use it to buff on foundation, maybe like heavier liquid foundations that really need to be buffed in and blended in. Great for that. You could even use it for a mineral foundation, which I happen to be wearing mineral foundation today. You know, like the powdered kind, the loose powdered kind. I haven't worn that in ages, but I happen to be wearing that today. And I would use a flat kabuki, like a very dense brush like this, to buff it in, because you get a little bit more coverage that way, since, you know, those tend to be a little bit lighter on coverage. So I love, this is just a great brush. Like, I love this brush. I haven't had any issues with it. No shedding, so this is just one of my absolute like favorites as far as individual brushes go. Another one which they just recently came out with, and I got so excited about it, would be the tapered kabuki. It also has synthetic bristles, and it is tapered to a point, as you can see. So if you're applying foundation, you can get to like inside the crevices of your nose or even underneath your eyes, just in like certain areas a little bit better. And then another one that I really enjoy, I just think it's so soft, and I use it for bronzer mostly, would be the tapered face brush. And as you can see, it kind of has like, fluffs out a little bit and then comes to a point. And just to let you see how that looks. But it's super soft, and this one actually came with one of their travel sets, so that's why it's shorter and that's why it's red. But it does, you know, they do have the regular size with the black handle too. So just, you know, if you're curious about it, you can check out their site. They have like different kinds of brushes and different kind of colors. And this would just be one of my favorites because I just think it's so soft. I like applying bronzer with it. It's just really nice. Now, a couple of my favorite eye brushes would be the blending and the tapered blending. I just think they're really nice brushes. The blending is supposed to be comparable to the MAC 217, I believe. As you can see, it's more like a little bit flat because it's pinched here. So it's a little bit flat, but it still has some fluff to it so that you can easily blend with it. So you can pack shadow on with it, and you can also blend with it. So that's why a lot of people really like this brush, and I just think it's a nice brush. And then the tapered blending, I really like how this one has a good bit of give, you know what I mean, as far as like blending goes. If you really want to blend with it, you want not such a fluffy brush. For example, this blending brush is a little bit too fluffy, so it's nice if you want to do some soft blending, but if you want to do some like serious blending of edges, this is the one that I really like, and you can definitely apply like a concentrated amount of color into the crease. So these two would be just a couple of my favorite eye brushes. And then a couple others which I thought, you know, kind of deserved like an honorable mention. I wouldn't necessarily be sad to not have these, but I really enjoy them, would be the powder blush brush. You can use it for powder or blush, and I specifically really like to use it for blush. And then I also really like the large fluff brush, just because it's such a dense brush. You can just pack, you know, you can use it to pack powder underneath your eyes. You can use it to apply highlight and then like blend out the edges of your eyeshadow, for example. I mean, it's just, I just think it's a well-crafted brush, so I really like it. So that about wraps up this video, but there is a giveaway. All you have to do is leave a comment below. Don't do any enter me's, don't make it so obvious, and please don't enter like multiple times. If you want, you can enter once a day. I'm gonna have this open until, I'll put the date and time right here. So just enter about once a day, leaving a comment down below, and that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helped some of you guys out. Stay tuned for more videos. There are more to come. I'm actually really excited about them. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Good luck with the giveaway. Bye guys.